Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Simple with Shrmjk. How you guys doing today? I hope everybody is safe and their families are doing well. What is your weather like? Where you? The hell? Did I lose an earring? Y'all sitting up here moving my head. Not even realize I done lost the earring. Okay, well let's just take this one out. Um, I didn't even realize I lost my earring. I don't like wearing those big ones anymore. Like I used to love when your hair is pulled back, you're supposed to wear like the big loops, earrings or whatever. But I feel like they've been so heavy. I don't want those slits like in my ears. You know how you'll see people that it's like the slits goes down because they've been wearing such big heavy earrings. It just splits their ears. So I wear different earrings. But I don't want to wear those big ones no more because I don't want to have slits in my ears. I want to keep the holes. I already have 5 piercings. I don't want to add no more. But anyway, what are you guys sipping on? You already know what I got. It's not beer today. We had beer for Taco Tuesday yesterday. Um, but before I get started on topic I want to talk about, happy Hump Day, happy Wednesday, Women Crush Wednesday. So we have this item that a lot of people have been asking me about, and it is the next one level by Oh My God, and it is a toy, a vibe to where the woman can put that in her panties, and her spouse can download the app. He controls the app by his voice or music or anything like that. So one of my customers called me yesterday, and he was saying that him and his fiance was at a restaurant, and the woman was over here and she was doing different things and stuff, and she was like, jumping and all this. Well, the boyfriend or whoever had his phone, and so he was doing something, and so his fiance was like, "Oh my God, they got that toy." He said, "What toy are you talking about?" And she said, "The one toy." He didn't even know what she's talking about. And so she was like, there's a toy where your spouse can control your vibe when you're out or if they out of town. Say you and your spouse travel a lot and y'all want to have some fun time, but y'all can't be together. So there's a vibe where your husband can control the vibe, and y'all can be out of town, y'all can be over the phone, y'all can have phone sex, um, or y'all can be close to each other and still control it. So they were out and about and stuff. They was having dinner, and they saw that this couple was having fun doing that. So he reached out to me because he wanted to order one for her birthday. He's going to surprise her. And I'm like, absolutely, we have it. And I was like, I can put in your order. And so he was like, well, what if we have the same app and somebody else is in the same place and they try to control it? I'm like, that's not going to happen. When you download the app, it'll give you a whole separate thing. You have to do a login. That's totally personable. It's totally personal than what somebody else has a login for. So if there's 3 people in the restaurant that has an app, men don't get excited because you can't control 3 women at the same time. I'm just not talking about the app. So anyway, so he ordered the app, and ordered the thing or whatever. And I told him, I said, you would be so excited about it. I think you would really have fun and all that stuff. And I said, you and your spouse, and I was like, I always like people to give me a feedback. Like, you don't have to give me details about the stuff that you order from us, but I like for you to give me feedback so you can know if this is working for you, if this is what you like, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and that is called the Next Level by Oh My God. I'll drop it in the description box. I know I'm saying that name all wrong. I know the name is in my head, but I don't know why when I get on camera, I just lose train of thought on everything. But anyway, it is Woman Crush Wednesday, and I just want to talk about my woman crush, which is my mama. I love my mama so much. She is my best friend. She is my twin. Well, I'm her twin. Um, and she has really just been an amazing mother through everything. through the thick and thin, through the good, through the bad, through the whatever. Um, I'm trying to think. I think CJ and Sharice and a couple other people was doing the Mother's Day challenge, and I was going to try to jump on that, but I didn't get to jump on that or whatever. So, but yeah, my mother, she is really an amazing mother. She comes from, you know, my grandmother, my grandfather. I want to say they weren't married, but they were together. No, they were married. I'm tripping. They were married. And so then they went their separate ways and all this other stuff. Well, my mother went to go stay with my grandfather. My mother and my auntie went to go stay with my grandfather. And then they had split time to go stay with my grandmother. And my granddaddy showed them a different way of life, like the way things were, the way you're supposed to treat a woman, the way the women's supposed to keep themselves. Like their stepmother was hella mean, but she taught them how to keep themselves up, how to, treat your spouse, your take care of home, and all that other stuff. Well, with my grandmother, it was a whole nother different level and stuff, and I'll get into details about that in my book that's coming up. But anyway, so my mom, she grew up like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. X, Y, and Z, this, and that, blah, blah, blah. But my auntie, on the other hand, she was like, I'm gonna do everything I'm supposed to do so I don't get in trouble. And she would cover up for my mom and all that stuff. So both of those are my moms. Like my main mama and my auntie are my mamas. And so um, my mom just really went through a lot as a single mother. My auntie and her husband, Uncle Butch, rest in peace, they really came through for us and helped us and stuff. So it was three boys. I was the only girl. And I was named after Miriam Makeba, which is from South Africa. And my mom and dad was like, oh, if we ever have a girl, we're going to name her because she does African or jazz music and, things like that. And so they love her music and stuff. And they was like, if we ever have a girl, we're going to name her Makeba. So they named me after Miriam Makeba. And that's my namesake. And I'm so grateful for that. But my mom, like being a single mother, she went through a lot of stuff. Like we was raised in the projects and everything, and she would always be like, I don't want y'all to get used to this life, like gun violence and shooting and all that other stuff. Like that's nothing to get your kids used to, like comfortable with. And so she wanted to do better. Um, she worked two jobs. She worked at Kmart and Ventures. I don't know if y'all know about Ventures, but she worked at Kmart and Ventures, and she wound up. We had a black and white, small 13-inch TV to share between all five of us. My brothers like Power Rangers, the 18, different things like that. I like I don't know, just different shows. The Smurfs. I like different cartoons, stuff like that. So I had my time to watch my cartoons and my TV shows. They had their time, and they would always try to take over the TV, of course. Um, so my mom wound up winning Employee of the Month at Ventures, and she wound up getting a big TV. I don't even know the inches. She wound up getting a bigger TV, and it was in color. She brought it home, and people was like, y'all got a color TV? And this is that, blah, blah. So the small TV that was black and white, my mom took it upstairs in her room. And then the bigger TV, she took it downstairs so we can all watch it. And one day I remember cooking dinner. Like, I wasn't one of those girls that when I got home from school, I can just immediately go outside and play. I had chores. My mom was like, I'm going to mold you to make sure that you're the woman for your husband or your man or whatever. And a lot of people don't understand that because they say, oh, that's cruelty and this, and that and stuff. But it really wasn't. But I had to cook, I had to clean, I had to make sure dinner was ready. I always made my brother's plates. I would make my mama's plate and then make my plate. And it wasn't the fact that she made me do that. It was the way I wanted to do it. And I said, well, mama, let me make y'all's plate X, Y, Z. Because she's tired. She's working all day. If I'm catering to my kings, if I'm catering to the men, my brothers are the first step to show representation. So I'm making their plates. I'm making my mama's plate because she's my queen. She done worked all day. She don't need to be in the kitchen making her own plate. I would make my plate last. So as I dated in relationships, I would always do that. I would always make my spouse's plate first. Then I would make my plate. Then if he wanted like seconds or anything like that, I would go get him seconds and all that. And people would be like, "What? This girl's crazy. Nobody doing all that. I ain't making his plate. He can get up and make his own plate." That's just how I roll. I don't care how people judge me. It's how I always been. Um, so I looked at my mother, teaching me different things and all that stuff. And then my Saturdays wasn't like everybody else's Saturdays. I would see everybody outside. They would be playing, doing different things, going outside, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, doing all this. I had chores. Like I had to do dishes. I had to sweep. I had to clean. I had to clean like our blinds. I had to take them down and do bleach water, soap and water, bleach water. And I would have to like dip them in the tub because I was trying to clean it one day with a brush, but water was going all over our floor. And so my mom was showing me how to take the little things off, dump them in the bleach water, and then I had to hang them up to try to dry and wipe them off or whatever. And then we didn't have like mops and stuff. We had to take a soapy towel, like a rag towel, and put bleach water and dishwasher liquid on it. And I mopped the floor like literally with my feet. Like, like and people may think this is sounding so cruel, but it's what we had to do with what we had to work with what we had to deal with. And so I would like mop the floor with my soapy towel and then get another towel to dry it and stuff. Um, we wasn't allowed to wash a small load of clothes. So if you had like three things in the laundry, you cannot wash. You might wash them on your hands or do whatever, but you better not turn that washing machine on unless you have a full load. And I'm like that to this day. Like you better not turn that damn washing machine on if you got three things in that damn thing. Like water is hot. So it's a lot of things that I grew up with. And my mother wasn't a bad parent. She was a good parent. She was basically teaching us how to survive and save on different things because she couldn't afford a whole bunch of things. She couldn't afford a high light bill, high water bill, high gas bill, whatever the case. And my grandmother was old school. Like when it stormed, you don't have no radio on, you don't have no TV on or nothing like that because she always thought that the lightning would come in and all that stuff. And so whenever it would be really bad, my mom would get us and we had this radio with batteries and we would go downstairs in the basement and my mom would make sure we have our snacks, our drinks, our blankets, pillows, whatever, in our pajamas, whatever, because it was a lot of tornadoes. I grew up in Topeka, Kansas, and so it was a lot of tornadoes and stuff. And we would go downstairs in the basement and my mom would always make sure we was cool. We didn't have a lot of things that we wanted, but my mom made sure every day that when we got up in the morning, she said, "Good morning, baby. Go brush your teeth, go get your clothes, X, Y, and Z, this and that." When we left for school, "Have a good day, baby." She made sure we kissed, she gave us a kiss and all that stuff. Me and my brothers used to get into it, and my mom would be like holding us in a prayer line. Like we would be in a circle, and she would like make us hold hands, and we would pray like before that night ended, because she was like, "Y'all are not going to be raised to not get along with each other." Like she's seen siblings that were raised like they hate each other. They did not like each other. My mom was like, "I refuse to raise my kids like that. If there's something that y'all going through that I can fix and help y'all fix, then I'm going to make sure that I can fix it." And she would make us stand in a circle and say a prayer. And after the prayer or whatever, we would have to hug each other before we went to bed that night. So it was a lot of things that she wanted to do better as a parent, and my auntie and my uncle helped her, and with my other aunties and uncles as well. But I remember one time we were going to McDonald's. McDonald's was a treat for us. Like we got to play in the balls and do all this and whatever, whatever. And my mom took us to McDonald's one time, and we ordered the Happy Meals. Like that was our treat. Like, oh my God, we get to go to McDonald's and this is blah blah blah. So when we went to McDonald's, we all ordered a Happy Meal, and my mom wound up ordering. Lord Jesus, why is my eyes itching? Here we go again, allergies. Lord, I've been doing good all day, y'all, and now today they want to itch. But anyway, we wound up going to McDonald's. We all did good in school, whatever, whatever. So McDonald's was our treat. We got our Happy Meals. We ordered. We was happy. We took our shoes off so we could play in the balls. We was eating our little Happy Meals, biting off of it for a little bit, coming back, drinking our drink. And my mom ordered a coffee. So the times that we always wind up going to McDonald's, she always ordered a coffee. She never ordered her nothing. She never said a small fry or nothing like that. And so I remember it was years later, and we was talking to Mama about something. And we was like, Mama, every time we go to McDonald's, oh, she said something about she liked McDonald's or something. We was like, Mama, how do you know you like McDonald's? Because every time we go to McDonald's, you never order you nothing. All you order is a coffee. And so as we got older, she finally explained to us, and she was like, I wanted to make sure that I can treat y'all. Like, y'all enjoy going to McDonald's. So when we was over there playing with the balls and going to do this and mingling with different kids and all that other stuff, my mom would like pinch off for our cheeseburger or pinch off for our fries or something like that. We would never know. We was kids. We come back, bite our cheeseburger, go back and play, bite again, go back and play. My mom was pinching off that because she wanted to make sure that we ate, that we had a good time. Her coffee gave her what she needed. So if she was hungry, she would kind of pinch off our stuff but still make sure that we ate. And I'm like, oh my God, Mama, we didn't even know that. Like, you didn't even tell us. And she was always like, a kid needs to stay in a kid's place. Y'all don't need to know what adults go through. My mama struggled a lot. She went through a whole lot. And if it wasn't for, family and my auntie and uncle and stuff like that, and my granddaddy and just people coming through, church members, all that stuff, like we could have went through a whole lot more. But she was just so happy. Like, she was just so grateful. She was just a good parent. She was giving us, whatever. That's why I'm such a lovable person right now. It's hard for me, like when I date somebody, it's hard for me to, some people don't like affection. I love affection because my mama gave it to me. So when I get ready to go to bed at night, or what, okay, let's start from the morning. When I get up in the morning, I'm like, good morning, babe, or good morning, love, or something, whatever my pet name is for them. Throughout the day, I'm texting them, hey, I hope your day is good. How are you doing? XYZ. If I'm off, you want me to bring you lunch? Just different things and stuff. Then when in the evening time, what do you want for dinner? I'm cooking this, I'm cooking that. And then you get home from work, how was your day? And dudes are so not like that right now. They don't. Well, I'm good. Why are you calling me throughout the day? You trying to check on me? No, I'm seeing how your day is going. I say good morning. How you doing? Good morning. How's your evening? XYZ. So it's just the way I was raised. And I'm not trying to judge anybody because everybody was raised differently. But I appreciate my mama for the way she raised me. I appreciate her. When I was cooking, I used to get mad because my mom used to have to make me cook dinner and all that other stuff. And I would cook stuff, but I would cook it fast. And then I would try to go in the front room and watch TV and all that other stuff. And she'd be like, Kiba, get in here and cook this food. You got to stay in this kitchen. You can't be, doing this and doing that and stuff. And so I started to burn food, and we couldn't afford a lot of food. So my mom would get mad and be like, just get out of my kitchen. No, get out of my kitchen. So then I was like, oh, if I don't cook the food right and I burn the food, then that means I can go outside and play with my friends. Man, wrong answer. My mama peeped onto that, and she's like, no, you're going to figure this food out. You are not going to burn my food because this is what we eat for dinner tonight. I had to focus. Because I was a big TV person. I love TV. And so I always was watching TV, and it would throw me off, and I would burn stuff because I wasn't focused on what I was doing. So I remember one time we was sitting there and we was talking about different things, and my mom was talking about, we had movie night and we was watching a movie and we had popcorn and different things like that. And my mom said, what do y'all want to be when y'all grow up and all this other stuff? So we said, Mama, what do you want us to be? She said, it's not a matter of what I want y'all to be. What do you want to be? So I was like, I don't want to, I was never that kid to be like, I want to get my own place. I want to move out, X, Y, Z. I just used to always say, whenever I move out, I'm going to have a TV in every room. And people used to laugh at me. My little friends and all that stuff, they used to laugh at me like, this girl crazy. I was never in a rush to move out of the house because I seen how my mama struggled with 4 kids. I always wanted 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to have any kids. So I felt like if I had my 3 kids, I want to make sure that I could take care of them. Not saying my mama didn't do a good job, but I seen what she went through. So I wanted to make sure I could go and take care of my kids and stuff. And I'm like, I want to have a TV in every room. So I moved out the house at the age of 16 because I wound up, well, 15. I left home at the age of 16 and moved and all the other stuff. So then when I finally get my own place and stuff, I was like, I had a TV in every room. And people was like, you are so serious about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm serious about it because I love TV. And so it was just different things and stuff that I've seen. And my mom talked about keeping a clean house because don't no man want no dirty house and, no dirty woman and your hygiene and this is that and all this other stuff. And I've always been bad about, I hate a dirty house anyway. My brothers used to, I could clean up the whole house and they would come and mess something up. And it would make me so mad. And I'm just like, I just cleaned this whole house up. So even as a little girl, I was like learning how to keep everything clean. And now, like my house, like I hate a dirty house. I don't like, people to tear my house up. I feel like God has blessed me with a home, a roof over my head. I will welcome anybody in. Don't steal from me. Don't tear my shit up. Don't destroy nothing. Don't take from me. I'm like, come in. I welcome you, but don't tear my house up. Please don't. Don't steal from me. Please don't. If you want something, just ask me. I'll probably give it to you. Um, don't dirty my house up. Like if it's supposed to go in the trash, then put it in the fucking trash. I hate when people come over here and I have like mats on my table. I have different coasters and they will sit their fucking cup or glass on my table. It's an automatic thing. I'll just grab it and put it on the coaster. I'm just like, I can't be mad because people are so different from me, but I'm just grateful for my mother. I'm so appreciative of her. I'm so grateful that she is still here, alive, 74 years old, and I'm going to keep on giving her flowers while she's here because we can't do nothing when they're dead and in the grave, and now you want to talk about this, and Mama, I miss you, and all this other stuff. I try to talk to her at least 3 times a week, talk, text, something, but yeah, she's my woman crush Wednesday. Like she's my queen, she's my darling, and I just so appreciate her so much because some of us don't get mothers that we can say that, and it's unfortunate, but I just say if you have your mother here, appreciate her, love her, forgive if you can, move on. Don't keep holding grudges. It's not going to get you nowhere. And when I say forgive, you may not reach out to her and say anything, but just say, you know what, I'm going to move forward and I'm just going to let everything go. Because everybody has their own way of dealing with their parent, the way that they want to deal with, whether it's mother, father, or whatever. So I'm grateful for my mother, and I hope you guys are grateful for yours. I feel like I'm about to lose my voice again because these allergies are giving me hell. But before I go, and I'm not even going to take no medicine tonight, Lord Jesus. Before I go, let me shout out some of my YouTube family. Debo Vibes, y'all, he is at 990 people. He's at 990 subscribers. Go and follow. I need 10 of y'all that are watching right now that is not already subscribed to Debo Vibes to go subscribe to his channel, DEBOEVIBES. Go and subscribe to his channel. He is 10 away from his 1K. Let's come and celebrate him. It's all about the support. Carter's Eats. Carter's Eat. Go and subscribe to her channel. She be cooking some good stuff, her and her husband. And they be doing different things and stuff. So yeah, go subscribe to them. And the real lady ASMR, I just started following her. So go follow her. And her nails, I meant to type in the thing. Y'all, her nails is so long. I don't know how she can function. My nails are off because I'm trying to let them breathe and get my nail bed back healthy because they are hella thin. And the place I go, they file your nails. I'm like, I don't have the energy to be let my nail beds burn and get no what is that, fungus and all that stuff, because I'm in water all day. So I'm just trying to get my nails back healthy. And I've been going crazy because this is the longest I done went without nails. I hate going without nails because my nails look so bad. I'm a nail biter, so I'm always bite my nails. But anyway, her nails are so long, but she still be functioning and getting it done and all that other stuff. But go subscribe to my YouTube family. It's all about the support, 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 support. I say that all the time. If you are new here, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will know when I come on to run my mouth about whatever I want to talk about. If you are already subscribed, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for the love and the support. Drop in the comments. I'm trying to finish this video before I lose my voice. Drop in the comments and let me know what you're sipping on. As if that helped a little bit. I'm like, maybe if I get louder, it'll help a little bit. No, it ain't gonna help. So anyway, I am about to be up out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Stay blessed. Shrmjk is out. Deuces.